Good morning. This session explores the core technologies that the digital health possible by generating, capturing, and transmitting continuous streams of physiological and behavioral data. We begin by examining the wide range of sensors, wearable devices, and Internet of Things enabled monitoring systems that now populate clinical, home, and community environment. These tools form the front line of digital health data collection, measuring everything from heart rate and sleep patterns to movement, stress signals, and environmental exposure. So the discussion then unpacks how this device actually works, their sensing mechanism, the types of signal they detect, and the data formats they produce. Understanding these fundamentals is essential because the quality and reliability of downstream analytics depends entirely on the integrity of the raw data captured at the source. From there, we trace how these devices connect to broader digital infrastructure through wireless communication, cloud platform, and interoperable data pipelines. This connectivity is what transforms isolated measurements and into real-time integrated monitoring ecosystem. A key focus is placed on how physiological and behavioral signals are interpreted. So, as students, you'll learn how raw sensor outputs, electrical impulses, accelerometers, reading, optical signals, or motion traces are processed, cleaned, and transformed into clinically meaningful indicators. This includes the emergence of biodigital markers, which translates continuous streams of data into measurable signs of health, diseases, progression, or treatment response. So by the end, you students gain a foundational understanding of the architecture that supports mobile health systems, the logic behind real-time monitoring platforms, and the role of Internet of Things network in enabling continuous patient observation. Together, these elements form the technological backbone of modern digital health practice, supporting proactive care, early detection, and personalized intervention across diverse clinical and community settings. So these are my contents. This will outline our discussion. Next is the learning objectives. By the end of this lecture, you will be able to describe, explain, demonstrate, evaluate, and analyze the topic that we are going to be discussing. So, digital health has fundamentally transformed how health information is captured and interpreted. Instead of relying on occasional clinic-based measurement, a blood pressure reading once a month, a glucose value once a day, and an annual physical exam, modern sensors, wearables, and connected devices now generate continuous real-time data streams. So these streams provide a far more detailed picture of a person's physiology and behavior, revealing a subtle fluctuation and early warning signs that would be invisible in episodic snapshot. These shifts open the door to proactive care, earlier detection, or deterioration, more precise monitoring of chronic condition, and personalized intervention tailored to moment changes. However, continuous data also introduce significant challenges. The sheer volume of information can overwhelm both clinician and system if not properly filtered, summarized, or contextualized. Raw sensor data often contains noise artifacts and false signals caused by movements, poor device placement, environmental interference, or technical limitation. Ensuring accuracy requires robust algorithm, calibration, and quality control. Processes that can distinguish meaningful pattern from irrelevant fluctuation. There is also a risk of data overload, where clinicians are inundated with alerts, dashboards, and metrics that exceeds their cognitive capacity. Without thoughtful design, including intelligence, triage, prioritization, and visualization, continuous monitoring can create more burden than benefit. Effective digital health system must therefore balance the richness of continuous data with mechanisms that ensure clarity, reliability, and clinical relevance. So in short, continuous data streams offer unprecedented opportunities for early detection and personalized care, but they demand equally sophisticated strategies for managing noise, maintaining accuracy, and preventing information triage or information fatigue. So wearable devices, those are the smartwatch, differ enormously in their technical performance, sensor quality, and measurement precision. Even devices that appear similar on the surface, such as two wrist-based heart rate monitors, may use different sensing technologies, sampling rate, algorithm, and filtering method, all of which influence the accuracy of the data they produce. Factors such as skin tone, motion, sweat, tattoos, ambient light, and device placement can introduce noise or distort reading. As a result, some wearable provides clinically meaningful data, while others are better suited for general wellness tracking. Rather than medical decision making, so because of this variability, rigorous validation is essential before wearable generated data can be trusted in clinical workflows. Validation involves comparing the wearable measurement against gold standard clinical instruments. Under controlled and real-world conditions, it assesses not only the accuracy but also the reliability, repeatability, drift over time, and performance across diverse population. Without this process, clinicians risk basing data that may be biased, inconsistent, or misleading. In clinical practice, unvalidated data can lead to false alarm, misdiagnosis, and inappropriate treatment, adjustment, or unnecessary anxiety for patients. So conversely, well-validated wearables can enhance monitoring, support early detection, and empower patients with actionable insight. Because they're the one monitoring, the patient will be monitoring it. So what will happen? They be empowered. And early detection, because they're the one monitoring, they can tell now the doctor, there's a problem like that, this, that, and that. Enhanced monitoring, and you are wearing now the monitor, you can now see what's happening. With some explanation from the doctor, you will be understanding also. The patient will be understanding also what they are seeing. The key is ensuring that the device performance is thoroughly understood and that its limitations are clearly communicated. Ultimately, integrating wearable data into clinical decision making requires more than enthusiasm for new technology. It demands evidence, transparency, and a commitment to patient safety. IoT system brings together sensors, wearables, mobile devices, home monitoring equipments, and cloud platforms into a coordinated, interconnected ecosystem. Instead of functioning as isolated tools, these devices communicate with one another. Structured data flows from the patient, body, or environment to a local gateway such as smartphone or hub, and onward to cloud servers or clinical dashboards. This architecture enables continuous monitoring, real-time data transmission, and automated analysis at a scale that transitional healthcare system could never achieve. Understanding how this architecture works is essential for safe and effective deployment. Each layer, the device, the communication network, the gateway, and the cloud, and the clinical interface, introduces its own risks and potential points of failure. Weak connectivity can interrupt data flow poorly. Secure devices can expose patient information and overload servers can delay alerts or degrade system performance. Identifying these bottlenecks allows health system to design more resilient infrastructure and ensure that critical data reaches clinician when it matters most. At the same time, a clear grasp of Internet of Things architecture reveals opportunities for automation and workflow optimization. Automated triage rules can flag abnormal readings, machine learning models can detect early deterioration, and integrated dashboard can streamline clinical decision making. Internet of Things system can also trigger automated actions such as adjusting the home ventilation for asthma patient or sending medication reminders without regarding constant human oversight. In essential, Internet of Things transform healthcare into a connected, intelligent network, but realizing its full potential, requiring not only advanced devices, but also a deep understanding of the architecture that binds them together. Mhm. What can we say now? Mobile health, or what they call mHealth, extend the reach of digital monitoring far beyond dedicated wearable devices by leveraging the capabilities of smartphones, tools that billions of people already carry every day. Modern smartphones are equipped with any array of sophisticated sensors, including accelerometers, gyroscope, GPS modules, microphones, cameras, and ambient light detectors. This sensor continuously generates rich system of physiological, behavioral, and environmental data without requiring additional hardware. And because of this built-in sensing capacity, smartphone can capture movements pattern such as gait speed, step count, fall risk indicator, and mobility trends. They can infer sleep quality through motion, screen use pattern, and sound analysis. Yes, there's a smartwatch now that can see how you sleep. You snore, how you snore, if you have a deep sleep, a light sleep, even if you talk sleep, yeah, your sleep. There's a smartwatch like that. They can infer sleep quality, like what I mentioned, through motion, screen use pattern, and sound analysis. Microphone and speech processing algorithm can analyze voice characteristic, which may reflect respiratory condition, neurological disorder, or emotional states. App usage pattern, typing dynamics, and communication frequency can provide insight into behavioral and mental health, including mood changes, social withdrawal, and cognitive decline. So the ubiquity of the smartphone makes mHealth uniquely scalable. Unlike specialized medical devices, smartphones require no additional training and are already integrated into daily life and can collect data passively in the real-world environments. So this creates opportunities for early detection, continuous monitoring, and personalized intervention, especially in population that may not have access to clinical-grade wearables. However, the power of smartphone-based sensing also raises important consideration. Data quality can vary depending on device model, user behavior, and environmental condition. Privacy and consent must be carefully managed as smartphones capture highly personal information. Despite these challenges, mHealth represents one of the most accessible and versatile pillars of digital health, enabling the clinician to understand the patient's lived experience with unprecedented depth and continuity. So the quantified self to the quality of life. So first, the behavioral and lifestyle monitoring. The quantified self movement is about using digital tools to track everyday behaviors. These tools give people insights into patterns they might not notice, how they move, sleep, eat, or respond to stress. The goal is not surveillance, but self-awareness, helping individuals understand how daily habits influence their overall well-being. The activity, sleep, stress, and mood tracking, modern wearables and apps can measure steps, heart rate, sleep stages, and stress levels, and even mood trends. These metrics create a continuous picture of a person's lifestyle, far richer than occasional clinic visit. Activity tracking highlights movement pattern. Sleep tracking reveals quality and duration. Stress and mood logs help identify emotional triggers. Together, this data points help people see how physical and emotional health interacts. Self-management and patient empowerment. So quantified self tool shift some control from the clinic to the individual. When people can see their own data, they often feel more motivated to make changes. This supports self-management, especially to chronic conditions like diabetes, hypertension, or anxiety. Empowerment comes from understanding patients become active participants, not passive recipients of care. Risk, obsession, and misinterpretation anxiety. However, tracking is not risk-free. Some individuals may become overly focused on numbers, checking metrics compulsively, or feeling distressed when data isn't perfect. Misinterpretation of is common. People may draw incorrect conclusion from normal variation. And for some, constant monitoring increases anxiety, especially around sleep or heart rate. Clinicians must also help patients use these tools wisely. Data should guide, not dominate daily life. Okay. Environmental data is becoming a critical component of digital health, complementing physiological measurement to create a more complete picture on how people live. move, and experience their surroundings. Modern sensors and connected devices can capture information about quality, temperature, humidity, noise level, allergens, UV exposure, and even local pollution pattern. So when these environmental signals are combined with physiological data such as heart rate, respiratory pattern, sleep quality, or activity levels, clinicians and researchers can identify meaningful relationship between external condition and internal health responses. So this integration allows for a more nuanced understanding of trigger that exacerbate symptoms or precipitate acute events. For example, spikes in particular matter may correlate with asthma flare-ups, while heat and humidity can influence cardiovascular strain or dehydration risk. So noise exposure may affect sleep quality, and UV levels can shape behavioral patterns related to outdoor activity by linking environment exposure with physiological responses. Digital health system can detect early warning signs, personalize intervention, and support preventive care. Environmental physiological integration also enhances the assessment of lifestyle factor. Location data can reveal patterns of mobility, access versus hours. So insight help clinicians understand not only what is happening in the body, but why and how daily habits, living condition, and environmental stressor can contribute to overall health. So as environmental data becomes more granular and accessible, it strengthens the shift towards precision health, enabling interventions that are tailored not only to an individual's biology, but also to the worlds they inhabit. The holistic perspective supports more accurate risk prediction, more effective self-management, and more equitable public health strategy. So real-time monitoring depends on the smooth, uninterrupted flow of the data across a complex ecosystem of sensor, wearables, mobile apps, electronic health record, cloud platform, and clinical dashboard. For this ecosystem to function effectively, each component must communicate using compatible formats, standardized protocols, and secure data exchange pathway. When integration works well, clinicians receive timely, accurate insight that supports early detection, rapid triage, and proactive intervention. So patients benefit from continuous coordinated care that adapts to their changing physiological and environmental condition. However, achieving this level of integration is extremely challenging. Interoperability, the ability of different systems to exchange, interpret, and use data remains one of the most persistent obstacles in digital health. So devices from different manufacturers often use proprietary formats, incompatible communication standard, or ecosystem that limit data sharing. Clinical systems such as EHR may not easily accept data from consumer, wearables, or home monitoring devices, even when data can be transferred different in metadata sampling rates, units of measurement, or time sampling, can create inconsistency that undermine clinical reliability. So this barrier have real consequences. Fragmented data flows can delay alerts, create blind spots, and patient monitoring or force clinician to manually reconcile information across multiple platforms, increasing workload and risk of error. Lack of interoperability also limits scalability. A monitoring solution that works in one hospital or region may fail entirely in one another due to incompatible systems. Overcoming these challenges requires widespread adoption. Happening to you. Protocols, along with governance framework, that encourage transparency and data portability. Only when systems can truly talk to one another will real-time monitoring reach its full potential, enabling a connected, responsive, and patient-centered digital health ecosystem. So, are there any questions? Okay, there's no questions. The world is changing, music, movies, even children toys. Nothing stays the same. This is what the technology now is completely changing. So these are my references.